Hi everyone, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Nikki and this is Into Beauty. This is a channel all about beauty, so skincare, makeup and perfume of course. And today we're going to talk about skincare and just talk about skincare in general. Why skincare? Why do we need it? I've got some notes, don't mind me when I'm looking somewhere else sometimes. I promise you, it's just some keywords, otherwise I will forget about something. When you look at the structure of the skin, I will go over here so you could see it over here. When you look at the structure of the skin, you will have 3 layers. The most outer part is the epidermis, then the dermis and then the hypodermis. Most products claim that they will go and really enhance your skin and really balance them out, but most products won't go further than the upper layer, so won't go further than the epidermis. There are a few ingredients that can, especially when you're going to the dermatologist, they can prescribe you something could go deeper. When you look at the layers, the upper layer, the epidermis, is mostly dead skin. So dead skin is what we were trying to remove, so if you're using an exfoliant or cleansing, you will wipe some of them away. Next to that there are keratinocytes, those make keratin, so which your skin is made of. And also of course melanin, which produces your skin color. So if you have more melanin, you will have a darker skin. If you have less melanin, you will have a lighter skin, just like me. The dead skin cells aren't just there for fun, they are really to protect the rest of your layers. Your whole skin is designed to keep everything from the environment out of your body. So when you have a cut, you will need to sanitize it, otherwise some infection can go through your skin of course. But just like the dead skin cells, you need some dead skin cells to protect the second layer. If you just over exfoliate and damage your skin barrier, that means you have wiped away too many dead skin cells and your second layer is exposed too soon and it's red, it's inflammatory. Your skin doesn't like you anymore. The dermis, so the second layer, contains elastin and collagen, and that's where the magic happens. When we get wrinkles, the collagen that will form like a dip, so it will reduce collagen that will fold into each other, and that's where the wrinkle comes in. If you add some products to your skin that really promotes making new collagen cells, it will boost it up again and it will make it more level. Elastin, on the other hand, is more for the stretchiness, so elastic. Just look at an elastic, you will stretch it out even more and it will be like not really firm anymore. So if you use something that really boosts your elastin to shrink, let's say it like that, it will be more firm. Your collagen and your elastin are made by fibroblasts. These are on the top layer of the dermis, so whenever you use like something like a retinol, you will boost with signals to those fibroblasts to make more cells. And that's the reason why they work. In the dermis there are your blood vessels. You don't want any skincare going through that layer, otherwise you can then damage them. So that's the reason why all skincare stays up in the upper layer, except for not OTC, so not over the counter. We won't go into that because I'm not a dermatologist. The third layer is mostly just muscles and fat, so we won't touch that part. When you look at how skincare is absorbed to your skin, it's not only absorbed through the cells, it's also absorbed through the hairs, your sweat glands, but it depends on what kind of products. Like moisturizers, they're designed to stay on top, to moisturize the dead skin cells, the outer layer. While like serums or other active ingredients like acids are meant to go through it to the basal layer, so the layer that separates the first layer and the second layer. There are a few penetration enhancers, so you can enhance the effect from your skincare to go deeper, and that is useful when you need it to be more effective, like a vitamin C, a retinol or a peptide. Peptides are really the cells that collagen are made of, so if you can boost those deeper into your skin so they can easily access it, and it will be more helpful for your collagen. Those penetration ingredients are called liposomes, propylene glycolic, ethyl alcohol, Yes, alcohol. Alcohol isn't bad, it just needs to be correct. Fatty acids or capsulated. So when you see a claim that it's capsulated, then it's meant for going deeper into your skin. And of course, right now really popular is the VT Riedel shot. That's also a penetration mechanism. The Riedels are like a capsule that really traps an active ingredient, pulls it down further. So you've got some products that need to be deeper into your skincare, so like serums, toners, actives, etc. And you have some ingredients that need to stay on top because they have to hydrate and moisturize the outer layer. So then you've got things like moisturizers or night masks, etc. And something that really can seal those are things like petroleum jelly, so Vaseline, beeswax, dimethicone, yes, silicones, lanolin, any kind of butter, so cocoa butter, shea butter, and cetyl alcohol. Cetyl alcohol is a fatty alcohol, so it's not the same as ethanol alcohol, but cetyl alcohol, that's completely different. It's really fatty. That's enough of the skin talk. If you would like to get some more information about those, I will do a series where I will talk about each step and each ingredient. If you have any questions about those, please leave them down below. I will happily answer them. I will go through your skincare and tell you something about them so you can get a bit more of an understanding why we use those. First step is cleansing, of course. You could do two things. You could do an oil-based cleanser when you're wearing makeup, just like me, to really break down makeup, sunscreen, and extra oils. If you're not wearing any makeup, you should still use something like an oil, because you still do have some fat and you still do have some sunscreen, I hope at least, and wash it off. So you just massage it into dry skin, emulsify it with water, and just wash it off. It shouldn't be taking you more than 2 minutes. It is about a quarter size amount that you need, so maybe a half teaspoon. You don't need much. If you don't have any makeup on, just use a little bit. In the morning time you don't have to do it, because just use a regular water cleanser. So first up is oil cleanser. A second option is micellar water, of course. Micellar water is a really good option for the morning time or to remove makeup if you don't like any oils on your face. Also a great option. It will wipe away makeup, sunscreen, excess oils, doesn't matter. It works like the same method. The micelles in the micellar water really clings to dirt and it will pull it out. So it's a really good option if you like that. Just soak a cotton pad, place it on your skin and wipe it in circles until it's gone. If you need to remove any mascara, keep it on for maybe a minute and just wipe away downwards. It's great for sensitive skin and when you don't wear any makeup. I often use micellar water, for example, in the morning time. When I'm too lazy to wash my face, I just use micellar water. You can wash it away, but you don't have to. Micelles won't irritate any skin when they're still on. And then we got, of course, a water-based cleanser. Water-based cleanser, it doesn't matter if it's a foam, it's a gel, it's a milk. Doesn't matter, it is a water-based cleanser. And it will remove oil, dirt, sweat. So different things than an oil-based cleanser. Keep that in mind. You need 2 of them. If you don't wear any makeup, most of the time the water-based cleanser doesn't take away all of the sunscreen or oils in your skin. If you do have really dry skin, sometimes you can get away with just a water-based cleanser, but I would recommend just wiping micellar water before that. Just apply a bit of water, just damp skin after you done your first cleanse. Really massage it in about 2 to 3 minutes. Really massage it in. You can just leave it and they will just crawl across your face and will clean it, or you just can help it away. You just need like a dime size, really small amount. If you have really sensitive skin, please don't over cleanse, don't cleanse too much, because your skin will get more irritated and more dry. Just try to use like a micellar water or just wash your face once a day. You don't have to wash your face twice a day. Absolutely don't. In the evening I will use an oil-based cleanser and then a water cleanser, and in the morning I will just use a white micellar water. That's all. Then we go to exfoliation. You should do that around 1 to 3 times a week. Remember, we have dead skin cells on our outer layer. Sometimes they get too much, they will flake, and you just can remove them. If you do it every single day, your skin will get irritated, will get dry, will get red, itchy. No, absolutely not nice. If you just use a gentle one or 1 to 3 times a week, you're perfect and your skin will look better each time. Sometimes I hear like a retinoid will dry out their skin, or it will make their skin feel less thick, will make their skin thinner, and that's not true. What a retinoid does is promote the cell turnover. So every 28 days you will have a new skin. So the outer layer will be completely new. That means retinoids just speed up the process. That means you have to exfoliate on the days you don't use any retinoids to keep up with that demand, because you will increase your cell turnover. That's just it. Will it feel like it's thinner? I couldn't see how. I don't feel how thin my skin is. Do you? And at the same time it can be red and irritated, but just to mean you're using too much, you're using an extra exfoliation, or you're not using your sunscreen. Because retinoids and vitamin C can make you more photosensitive, so that means the sun will burn your skin more. So be aware, don't use your exfoliation products at the same day as your retinoids or your vitamin C. It will be too much for your skin, they can't handle it. A toner has for me 2 purposes. I like a clarifying exfoliating toner, if it's on a toner pad, a toner mist, a regular toner, and I like a hydrating toner. You have the watery light, the milky ones, 2 different options. An exfoliation I just use once a week, like a peeling or something when I'm in the shower, and the other days I will use a really mild exfoliation toner, like maybe it's in the toner pad, maybe it's on a regular cotton pad. I will always use a clarifying or exfoliating toner, and I will use a hydrating toner. I won't use the exfoliating toner during the night because I can't handle it with my retinoid, or it's too much. So I only use it in the morning, not in the night. I do use my hydrating ones in the night. You can never use that too much. If you have any sensitive skin, avoid those with alcohol based or those with a lot of fragrance. They can irritate your skin. Doesn't mean alcohol is bad, doesn't mean fragrance is bad, just when you're sensitive to it. Then you've got Essence. Essence is a completely different product, and it's a bit in between the structure of a toner and a serum. Some are more toner-like, some are more serum-like. Depends on the brand, depends on the product, but it is just an added step next to the toner. I just treat them the same way as I do with toners. Usually they're more hydrating than exfoliating. I don't really see the difference between those. And then we got ampules. Ampules are a bit stronger version than serums and less thick than a serum. So you use them before your serum. When you look at the active ingredients in your serum and you look at the ampoule kind, there are more active ingredients in there. It doesn't matter if it's hyaluronic acid, so hydrating, or it's an exfoliating kind, it's green tea, it's cordata, doesn't matter. There is a higher concentration of the ingredient in an ampoule. That's the main difference between an essence, an ampoule and a serum. So usually I just pick out the ingredients, not so much the product, but you will use it in the order of essence, ampoule, serum. Each morning I use a Vitamin C Serum, if my barrier can handle it. Right now it's better. I had a lot of psoriasis, so I stopped for maybe a month. Right now I can use it again. I will do a completely separate video about vitamin C and retinoids because there's so much to tell about, but just the main thing is you have free radicals in your skin, so oxidants. Just like a foundation, your cells can oxidize. Those can come from all of the environment. It doesn't matter, it's from on the street, it's from your food, it's everywhere in the world are free radicals. They come into your system, you can't help that, is just part of it's part of the circle. They will miss an atom, so they will sneak out and grab another atom from another cell. What means there will be chaos. They won't like that. Every single thing in your body will be affected by free radicals. So like your immune system, your skin, your gut, everything. The only thing you could do is an antioxidant. So antioxidation. Those usually bring an extra molecule to make those whole again. Vitamin C is one of the strongest ones out there. That's why we need it so much. In food you could use like peppers. Peppers are the most highly vitamin C product out there. But in skin you could also use vitamin C, of course. Other options, I will name those. Other options are vitamin E, ferulic acid, resveratrol, niacinamide, vitamin A, green tea, bakuchiol. There's so many antioxidants out there. Those really help to heal your skin and really help to remove those free radicals. How it will look on your skin means like discoloration, means like scarring from acne. It will look like a dull skin, all sorts of things. So if you use an antioxidant like vitamin C, it will help to clear up your skin. At night I usually use a retinol serum, and I wouldn't recommend using a vitamin C and a retinol in the same day, let alone in the same schedule, like both in the morning and both in the evening. Right now my skin can handle a light retinol and a light vitamin C on the same day, but I wouldn't suggest it. Most often they use vitamin C one day and retinol the other day and just switch around every single time. Like I said, retinols are really good to promote extra collagen, extra elastin in your skin and the fibroblasts. But it will take like 3 to 6 months, maybe even a year before you really see results. So you have to keep up with it, otherwise you won't see anything. And the higher dose doesn't always mean better. Just like vitamin C and retinol, higher dose doesn't mean better. It just means faster. But faster also means more irritation. So I don't use anything more than a 0.1 or 0.3. Higher than that, not for me. My skin can't handle that. No retinol above 0.3 for me. Vitamin C, I can usually go up to 10%, but that's about it. After that, my skin won't like it. I'm not here for it. So it just depends on what your skin likes and what it doesn't. But like I said, I will do a separate video about vitamin C and a separate video about retinol, just like niacinamide and all the other ingredients. If you have any other video ideas you would like to see, please let me know. Then we go to serums, and serums means for me just like a hydrating serum, a soothing serum, an extra step serum that I always use next to my vitamin C and my retinol. They really help to lock in together, and they, just like a vitamin E and a vitamin C, they will help each other with antioxidants. Just depends on what kind of product you like. And with those products always means the thinner one goes first. So those can penetrate your skin better when there's not a thick layer beneath it. And I would recommend between every vitamin C, every retinol, every serum, leave a few minutes before you will go into the next. Just like your acids, if you have an acid toner or something like that, wait for a few minutes, let it do its work. People rush into their skincares and it doesn't really work. Then we go to sheet masks. Sheet masks I use like 2-3 times a week. Usually when I'm in the bath or when I'm reading, I really like sheet masks because I'm not doing anything else, and perfect time to pamper my skin. And what they do is, when you put on your skincare like a serum and you will put on a sheet mask, they will get trapped. That means that your serum will work more effectively. We have got loads and loads of water molecules in the sky floating around, and water attracts water, so there will be water on your skin and water will attract water. So it will dry out your skin. If you have something like a barrier, like a sheet mask, it can't. And that means that your serum actually can do its work. It's protected. And there is extra serum in a sheet mask as well. But don't leave it on too long, because when the sheet mask dries down, you will lose that added benefit of the moisture. It means the water molecules can still remove the excess water in your skin and it will dry out. So please don't leave it longer than maybe 10-15 minutes. After that you can use a spot treatment. If you have any acne or any discoloration and you would like to do a spot treatment, use it after your serum, before your moisturizer. Really let it dry down and then put over something else. Otherwise you will just smear it around and it won't work. And just like a pea size, just to cover the spot. And if you put on a moisturizer first and then your treatment, it won't work as effectively. Then we go to the eyes. The skin around the eyes is maybe a quarter as thick as the rest of your face. That means your products on your face doesn't work on your eyes. Doesn't mean you have to buy something, but when you're in your 30s, I would recommend it. Otherwise you will get fine lines just due to dehydration. Fine lines aren't wrinkles, those are dehydration lines. Keep that in mind. Wrinkles are wrinkles, so loss of collagen. Fine lines are dehydration lines. Eye Serum can help to add some extra ingredients like a retinoid or maybe something like some hyaluronic acid. So it really helps to lock in some extra ingredients. An eye cream is the next step, and an eye cream can really help to moisturize the part around it and really seal in your skin. A serum is for extra hydration or extra ingredients, and an eye cream is for hydration and sealing in. Then we go to moisturizer, and the moisturizer is essentially sealing in your skin with occlusive, so like beeswax, things like petroleum jelly, dioxazone, anything that will help to seal in all of those ingredients and moisture that you put on before. Just like a lip balm doesn't work like hydrating. Put on a hyaluronic acid serum and then your lip balm or your lip mask. Otherwise it doesn't do much. Same goes for a moisturizer. If you don't put a moisturizer over your serum, the molecules in the sky will pull out all of the moisture. You've done it for nothing. You always have to seal in your skincare, otherwise it doesn't matter. Even in the gels, moisturizer are the same fatty ingredients. Another option is sunscreen. You don't have to use a moisturizer when you're using a sunscreen. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Sunscreen is not only good for sun protection, but also has the same fatty ingredients as a moisturizer. So if you think a moisturizer and a sunscreen is too thick underneath your makeup, or in the summertime, just use a sunscreen. We'll go into why sunscreen is so important in a later video, because man, I can talk about that for hours. The only thing I would like to say, 2 finger lengths for your face and 1 finger length for your neck, and every part that is exposed should have some sunscreen. It's just the most important part of your skincare. If you use all of those active ingredients and you like vitamin C and retinoid and you don't use any sunscreen, what's the benefit? Sun breaks down, collagen breaks down, elastin will give you dark spots, etc. Why are you using the other products when you're not using the protection? If you're not using your protection, you're doing it all for nothing, and you could do nothing at all and throw your stuff away. Use your sunscreen all year round. If there's light, there's sun. 3 feet from your window, you're good. Sitting next to the window, put on sunscreen, even in your car, every 2 hours. And the last one up is sleep masks. A thing you put over a moisturizer, if you like. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. That's something to really seal in your products. The stratum corneum, so the outer layer, is made out of fatty lipids. So fatty cells, let's say fatty cells, not fat cells, fatty cells. Those ingredients in sleep masks are filled with them. And a skincare product with a fatty ingredient, like a sleeping mask, will travel deeper into your skin than any product with water in there. So that's why you're feeling so much more hydrated and nourished when you wake up. It's just because of the fats. Use a generous layer, not like a thick mask, maybe twice the amount of a moisturizer. That's it. And don't use it every single day. You can overload your skin and it can cause irritation or maybe acne because of clogged pores. Okay, this one was a quick and dirty, but I hope you still liked it. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Leave down below which kind of skincare video you would like to see. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!